So, when I originally got the idea for my Almighty Mod vs OP Food mod video back in November, the first draft of the script was actually supposed to contain another mod to compete with Almighty and OP Food. However, that mod was pretty quickly cut from the video, mainly due to the fact that when compared to Almighty and OP Food, it is significantly worse. That mod is the OP Shopping mod. This is a mod created by Orsted, the guy who made OP Food, and LeviMP. Now, you might have two reactions to this. Either you're thinking why it could not have been compared to OP Food and Almighty, or you're thinking, well, of course it couldn't be compared. Now, if you're in the second group, your argument as to why it's obvious to why it won't fit compared to the others would either be because you played the mod and know why, or because clothing and weapons can't carry you as far as food buffs or level 50 can, which you are totally right on. Now, the second reason is because this mod has a very fatal flaw. You can see the two things this mod claims to have are the following. 1, your Miis never fail to buy stuff, and 2, they always want more stuff after each level. Now, yes, this does mean you cannot buy bananas or sweets anymore, but that isn't too big of a deal. The main thing this mod screws up, which I honestly have no idea how they even managed to screw up, is your Miis only want weapons and never want clothes. How do I know this? Well, to get to the Cerberus in an amount of time that isn't mentally draining for the Save File Softlock video, I decided to stack OP Food, OP Shopping, and Almighty Mod together so I can steamroll this game without dying of old age by the time I'm done. And in the time it took me to get from Greenhor all the way to Carcaton, my Miis only ever wanted weapons and never clothes. The only clothes I was able to ever get were from gold chests. That's it. Now, how this got past testing is beyond me, but either way, this is a massive downside to this mod. Not even being able to buy clothes is not okay since clothes raise defense, which is one of the most important stats, mind you. This combined with the fact that clothing and weapon buffs simply do not stack up to the insane boost you get with Almighty and OP Food anyway, is why I ultimately scrapped it from the final video. But hey, at least it finally makes an appearance here in this video. Now, what can be considered an upside to this mod is that when compared with Almighty and OP Food, Miis only wanting weapons does speed up battles, but that's barely an advantage anyway, since with Almighty Mod and OP Food, you already kill enemies with one hit, you don't need the extra buffs from the weapon. In conclusion, the OP Shopping mod is basically pointless and fails in almost every regard when compared to its siblings OP Food and Almighty. Thanks for watching, goodbye. But hey, at least it finally has a chance to make an appearance in this video. Now, what can be considered to this mod that is... Wait, what? There we go, I fixed it.